When I was a nightclub promoter, everyone was dating and sleeping with each other. It was a cesspool. As a person that is involved in several communities with people of faith now, they value their relationships more, so they're more cautious about getting wrapped up with someone that they might not see long-term potential with and then burning that friendship. For example, at CityFam, there are a lot of good-looking single people doing life together, and people are just very slow to date because they're not looking for just a physical relationship, so they're gathering information before taking that step. Hey everyone, Rob Kowalski here, back with another video on how to navigate your season of singleness successfully. And today, I'd like to discuss why Christian guys don't approach Christian women. There are a lot of women of faith out there frustrated that men of faith aren't asking them out and marrying them. Like, don't they see what's right in front of them? I heard moving from friendship to dating once explained like this, that it's feet pointing forward and then now feet are pointing towards each other. If you decide that you want to point your feet forward again, that's going to be at least a conversation that you're going to need to have and could potentially create some hurt feelings. So I want to talk about a few of the reasons why Christian guys don't approach Christian women from my experiences. Number one, high standards. A real kingdom man has high standards, and women need to understand this. Courting, dating with the intent to marry, is a serious endeavor to a kingdom man. Because if he proposes to that woman, he's essentially saying no to all future prospects for getting to know any other women romantically and or have sex with them. He would legally bind himself to that woman in marriage to love, honor, and cherish her. Now, I've never been married. I've never actually even been engaged. So to me, putting a ring on someone's finger is kind of the equivalent of a woman giving her virginity away. It's something very valuable. And I don't ever want to settle. I don't want to choose a woman and wonder later if I could have been happier with someone else. So unless a woman blows me away, and this could happen right away or over time, then I'm not going to ask her out. So if he isn't stepping to you, he just might not be that interested in you. Number two, waiting on God. Another reason is Christian men at least should be waiting to hear from God about who they date. God might have them in a season of preparation and they're just being obedient. For me, I'm waiting for God to give me the green light, not just on who I date, but when I date. I have zero desire to be ahead of God in this area. Now, I also don't want to be behind him, but as hard as it is, I am waiting on him to open my heart to love. Number three, entitlement. Ladies, don't get mad at me for this, but many Christian women are entitled. They think just because they're a believer or waiting that makes them special in and of itself. Just because you love God and are waiting doesn't make you worthy of that man's time or attention. Being a follower of Jesus and waiting are non-negotiables for me, and that definitely narrows the field. But respecting your temple is an important step, but it's also only the first step. Number four, appearance. Men are visual, so don't think that just because you're a Christian that a man is supposed to notice you and ask you out. We are still human, and just like you, we want to attract the highest quality partner that we can. No one wants to feel like they settled. So are you taking care of yourself? Do you present yourself well? Are you hitting the gym, yoga classes, dressing up, wearing makeup, getting your hair did? Inevitably, some women are going to say, well, I don't want a man that's interested in appearance. Well, you are. I guarantee that you have Christian men right now in your life that like you and would even marry you. They just aren't who you want. So it works both ways. Worldly women understand this well, and they use it to their advantage. The problem there is that once you break past the beauty, there's no substance, no spiritual maturity. But imagine you have that substance, and now you're looking all cute when you walk into church or your small group. You can't tell me that there aren't going to be men that notice you. Now, I'm not saying dress provocatively, but you can look beautiful. Reason number five, fear. A lot of this boils down to this being one of the most important decisions that a man will ever make, and he feels the weight of that. We've all heard horror stories about marriages gone bad and how terrible getting a divorce is, so many men feel it's better to make no decision than make a bad decision. And sometimes men are just afraid of rejection, so they don't approach you. But ladies, this is the least common reason. I know women sometimes like to believe this so that they have an excuse to be the initiator and ask the man out, which I don't recommend. But it is okay to give him some subtle, I'll say that again, subtle signs that you're interested. So just in case they're interested too, that they know it's safe to approach you. But just to sum this up, if the Christian men that you're interested in aren't asking you out, your job now is to become more. Raise your value and your dating pool will increase. If you're not sure how to do this, I made a great video called 12 Things to Do While You're Single and Waiting for the One. And it's all about using your time off to become the best version of yourself. I also have a 6-week online course and community called the Proverbs 31 Blueprint. And it's a proven plan to help you become that virtuous woman and find your Boaz. So those are my 5 reasons why Christian men don't approach Christian women. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment with your biggest takeaway. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified next time I post a video about how to navigate your season of singleness successfully. Thanks.